Realize some morning quick video. When it comes to the planetary aspects, everything aspects and interacts with each other in the chart. You know what I'm saying? If you want to look at the neighbor chart as a nigga said the neighbor chart, if you want to look at the natal chart as a neighborhood of some sort, right? And all the different houses are on the same block. Traditionally, like if these were the older times or whatnot, everybody in the neighborhood pretty much knows each other, interacts with each other, right? All part of the same community, a part of the same circle. You know what I'm saying? All are exchanging energy on some front, even still in today's time. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't necessarily physically hold conversation or make contact with your neighbor, being that y'all stay within the same space and proximity, you feel me, the energies still interact and coagulate over that neighborhood and whatnot, right? So everything interacts with everything in the natal chart. Now we have, the special aspects or the major aspects or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Um, that I guess you could say most astrologers abide by because it's something like this. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the best ways that I could describe it. So something like lasers, right? So you see how these beams of lights are intersecting at angles or whatever, and you see where they coagulate. Do you see where the intersection of these different lasers it makes like a brighter, different color type of light, right? That's the major aspect, in a nutshell, right? It's because of the square or because of the trine with some planets or because of if you want to speak Vedically, the special aspects of some planets, when it's looking at a particular place, when it's casting its drishti or its gaze or its energy, you feel me, is bringing a concentration or a certain coagulation of light that is going to have a certain effect of manifestation within the individual's life or whatever. But truthfully, outside of the special aspects, outside of the major or the regular seventh aspect of every planet in Vedic astrology, all of the planets interact. Truthfully, so you know what I'm saying. Whether directly or indirectly, right? And outside of that, you really can read the functionality of a planet if you can better read the functionality of a planet rather if you set it as an ascendant within that particular chart, right? So what do I mean, right? So let's just choose a random nigga's chart. So I'm gonna just okay, well I'm not gonna do sad Google because that's disrespectful to the Indian god, right? We're not gonna do the Indian god. So I'm gonna choose a random nigger's chart. Uh who is a random individual chart? Let's see. Paula. I don't know who is Paula. Paula or fuck Paula Dean. Paula Abdul. Let's do her chart. All right. American Idol bitch, right? Paula Abdul birth chart. Just a random motherfucker. I don't know too much about this bitch other than she being on American Idol, right? So I'm saying we're going to ignore the ascendant. Now we want to figure out something about uh the functionality of a certain planet from Paula's. Okay, so let's look at the Mercury, right? So Mercury is in Taurus. So if we want to really see the functionality of Mercury within this particular chart, you can ignore the ascendant and you can really take it to just setting Mercury as an ascendant, right? And this planetary relationships. So Jupiter is 10th for Mercury, right? Mars is 12th for Mercury, right? Saturn is ninth. The moon is 8th for Mercury. All right. So Mars being 12th for Mercury, I wonder if she ever had problems in her sleep. Hold on. Paula Abdul sleep condition. Intense pain and sleepless nights. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So Paula Abdul's sleep issues have been linked to her. And I swear to God, I'm doing this shit live. I don't know anything about this bitch other than motherfucking you know what I'm saying, her being on America Idol, you know what I'm saying? I swear to fucking God or whatnot, right? But you know what I'm saying, yeah, Paula Abdul's sleep issues have been linked to her chronic pain conditions, particularly reflex sympathetic dystrophy syndrome, complex regional pain syndrome. See, with that Mars being 12th to the Mercury, you know what I'm saying? It can show there's definitely some painful, fiery inflammation, like you know what I'm saying, type of situation that's probably causing her discomfort or just inability to sleep. You know what I'm saying? It's a disturbance within the intelligence for sure that can be seen by this Mars in the 12th of the Mercury.